Top of the morning to you laddies, my name is JackSepticEye and today we have a tag video for you. Okay, so my name may not be JackSepticEye, but we do have a tag for you. And it involves JackSepticEye, so there's that. Today I was tagged in a tag that JL Todd created. I'll link the video up above and so below. And it is, as you may have guessed, a JackSepticEye tag, which is rad. Love me the green boy. Give me more of the green boy. This tag consists of 9 questions revolving around JackSepticEye's content, which is gaming content, and he's moved kind of more into kind of comedy content with his like JackSepticEye's Funniest Home Videos, things like that. And I've watched him for years, and I'm excited to be tagged in a thing inspired by him, so let's go. Also, thank you for the tag, I very much appreciate it. Number 1, we have JackSepticEye's Funniest Home Videos, and for that one, though I haven't finished it, I'm going with Yes Man by Danny Wallace. Now this one, it's what the movie was based off of, pretty much. Danny gives himself the prompt after his girlfriend breaks up with him. He gives himself the prompt to just say yes to everything, any experience he is offered, anything. It goes from anything as small as supersizing a McDonald's to just random things he cannot say no for. I believe the time frame is a year, and what I've read of this book already, it's pretty freaking hilarious. Danny is, I believe he is a comedian. If not, he should be, because this book is wild. Next is Happy Wheels, a series that has too many books. And I'm going to go with the Alex and Eliza series by Melissa Del Cruz. I love this first book. The second book I own, but I still haven't read. I don't have a good explanation because I really want to read it. I don't know why I haven't finished it. Apparently there is a third book out, and at that point I don't really see what the point is, because this one you obviously have Alex and Eliza, Alexander Hamilton, Eliza Schuyler, falling in love, you know, getting into it. And the second book we have is called Love and War, so obviously that's when wartime separates them, and we have some stuff going on with that. The third book, like the synopsis is they adopt a kid, which is like good for you guys, but do we really need that in the series? I really love this one as a standalone by itself. I'm hyped for the second book. It's just I feel like the third book is unnecessary, but maybe I will feel differently after reading the second book. I don't know, I just kind of feel like it has too many books. Next up is Septic Eye Sam, a book character with an illness, and I'm going with rules for 50-50 chances. Now the main character's mother has this like debilitating illness. I forget what it is called. Huntington's disease. So her mother has this disease, and there's a 50-50 chance that she also inherits this disease through her genes. And throughout the book, we see the struggle of her mother dealing with her illness. We see our main character, like, just kind of fearful, like, am I going to have this illness? Should I take the test to see if I am, like, will potentially have this illness? And we have other characters as well. The love interest's siblings, I believe it's his siblings, they also have a debilitating disease that they have to live with and have to figure out how to deal with. And it's just a very good book. I haven't seen BookTube talk a lot about it, and I feel like we should check this book out more. BookTube, looking at you guys. Obviously, because you're watching this and you see me looking at you, but you know. Number 4 is Gallic Gladiator. This is a book with a warrior, and for that I'm going with 7 Blades in Black by Sam Sykes. The biggest boy. I love this boy. The main character, Sal. Bad ass, will stab you in the face, not hesitate. Glorious, glorious content. If you have time to read this book, even though it is a big boy, please do. It's the first in a series, and I am so hyped for whenever the second book comes out, though I understand it may take a while with this length. It is a really good book, and I highly recommend checking it out, and Sal is a badass warrior. I think we call her a warrior. She's a badass. I love her. You want a morally great character? That's Sal in 7 Blades in Black. Next up is Septic-Eye. This is a psychological thriller book. Though I don't have it with me because I don't know where I stored it, I am going with The Hypnotist by Lars Kepler. And that one is wild. That one, we have the hypnotist who stopped doing his practice for reasons you learn throughout reading the book. And he's also tied into this murder story. He's also tied into this kidnapping story. It's a wild ride, and I think it fits for this question because I could not think of any other book that would fit very well for this question, so I'm going with The Hypnotist by Lars Kepler. Next up, Green Hair, a character with unique style, and I'm going with Alice from I'm still stuck on the other one. Alice from A Blade So Black. Alice is an awesome character, and she also does cosplay, which adds into her really unique style. She can sew her own stuff. I love her. Like, she has such badass energy, and we stan. Really, I chose her because of her cosplay element, a cosplay element to her character, and I just really love that. I love the fact that she can like sew her own costumes and make costumes for her friends. Like, we stan a badass who can also get crafty. My name is Connor. I am an android sent by Cyberlife. This book is one that involves aliens or robots, and wouldn't you know, I got me an alien. So this is Superman Dawnbreaker by Matt De La Pena. I was looking at DC Icons. I almost said DC Icons for the author, but that's not who the author is. It's Matt De La Pena. So this book is Superman coming into his powers. It's a young adult novel, part of the DC Icon series. It was the first one I read in the DC Icon series. It inspired me to finally go out and read Batman. I loved this book. It was really good. It not only dealt with Superman, or Clark Kent becoming Superman, it also dealt with some political issues that are reflective of our world today. And it's one of those books that was one that I really loved because I've really been wanting to read more about teens getting into politics and like just like even if it's just like slight background, just like political stuff added into it. That's just for me. I really enjoyed this book. I give it 5 stars. It's just really cool read, and you get to see Superman not just be this OP dude. It's him still coming into his powers, just trying to figure it out, and he is like a senior in high school. He's trying to figure it out at the same time. So it is a ride. Plus, he's from space and not Earth, so he counts as an alien. Loopholes. PMA, a book character that is confident. And I've got 2 books, actually. There's actually a couple things up here. I accidentally doubled up on books because my brain wasn't paying attention. My last 2 brain cells are on opposite sides of my head. But let's just talk about these 2 books because there are a lot of characters that are very confident in going off script by Jen Wilde. This one, we have like a YouTube personality, very confident person. We have actors and actresses, and just these big studio techs that are extremely confident. This is a good book. You should read it. It's very fun. And we also have They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera, heart-shattering book. This one, Rufus was the very first character I thought of when coming across this question, because Rufus he's just very confident. He knows he wants to go out and do things. He's the one who brings Mateo out into the world on their last day, and Rufus is just a very confident guy. And finally, we have Papers, Please, a book where the characters go out of country, and that's going to be red, white, and royal blue. Obviously, with this being the romance between the President of the United States and the Prince of England, they're going to travel back and forth. So we have some spots that take place in England, some spots that take place in America. It's a doozy. It's also very cute, and I love it. And honestly, this is just a little bonus to go along with the character with a unique style, because originally I was going to go kind of tweak the answer, and I was going to pull out Good Morning, Good Night by Lin-Manuel Miranda and illustrated by Johnny Sun. And I was just going to talk about Johnny Sun's illustrations throughout the book, because I love Johnny Sun's art style. I cannot wait for his other books to come out. And yeah, if you haven't checked this out, it's just like a compilation of Lin-Manuel Miranda's tweets with illustrations by Johnny Sun to go along with them, and it's very nice. It's a very sweet read. It's very quick to get through. It's very nice, and I also painted the edges gold. Yay. And there you guys go. That is my version of the JackSepticEye BookTag, and I put out a tweet seeing if anyone wants to be tagged by this. So far, I only see Megan on here. You didn't reply, Megan, but I'm gonna tag you because you're the only one who's interacted with that tweet, so yeah. So Book Addicts Anonymous is officially tagged. Anyone else who interacted with that tweet after I filmed this video, I will link you down below. I'll link a tweet, not just your channels. I'll also link like the tweet where I tag people when I posted the video when this comes out, and consider yourself tagged. And I hope you guys have fun with this if you decide to do it. If you aren't tagged in this and you want to do it anyway, feel free to. It's fun. Support the Green Boy and support JL because she made the tag, so go check their information out as well. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day /night. I'll see you later. Bye bye. Yeah.